Hey, Beetle Dustino here, and peace and love to all, especially to you, Ringo. And oh, my thoughts and prayers and well wishes and all that. I felt so bad when I heard the news the other day. This video was supposed to be me telling you about seeing his show. I was supposed to go to the October 2nd show in Prior Lake, Minnesota, at the Mystic Lake Casino and Hotel and that. And yeah, we were sitting there. We went down the day before. We headed down Saturday to go see some friends and family. I mentioned I was going to go to a friend's brewery, check out his brewery. Met my buddy Mike. If you watched my first video about in Las Vegas, met him there. We shared a little drug experience there. Wink, wink to Mike there. He knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, we went down and saw some friends and family. Kind of were getting settled in for the night in the hotel, sharing a room with my dad, and we're sitting there just watching some TV and stuff. And all of a sudden, I look at my phone and I'm getting all these notifications from Ticketmaster that my tickets have been canceled. And I went, oh no. I think I've said in the past videos, I've been planning to take my nephews there. I got them obsessed with Ringo years ago. I mean, my one nephew probably was 2, and I was getting them listening to the Beatles. They're 7 and 9 now. This was supposed to be their Christmas and birthday present, kind of all wrapped into one. Big surprise from the Funkle here, bringing them to their first rock and roll concert. I mean, how awesome is that? That is a Beatle too on top of that. Yeah, we never broke the news to them. We didn't know how to quite break it to them. They knew there was something coming from me, and we kind of passed it off as something else. And I don't know how disappointed they're going to be when they do get the news. And me being, yeah, I'm upset about it, but I want Ringo to be well. You know, the sad part was, of course, I went stayed at one hotel, and then I stayed at the hotel where the show was going to be the night of, just thinking, instead of fighting through traffic, leaving the show and everything, I could just walk up to my room and be done after the show. We were checking in there Sunday afternoon, and of course, I still was wearing my Beatles stuff because that's, I think, all I brought for the trip was my Beatles shirts and that. Even broke out my Ringo Peace and Love necklace from when I saw him last time, which I'm going to try to start wearing some more. I don't know why I don't wear this. Yeah, I'd had that on and my Beatles shirt. Right after I got checked into the hotel, I turned around. There was a gentleman and his wife walking by, and he had not just a Beatles shirt on, but a Ringo shirt on, which I respected. I think it was one of the old All-Star tours. I know one of the albums, it was the same image on one of the albums. Hold on just a second here. Hold that thought. I will edit, and we'll get what I'm talking about here. So yeah, it was that image from that album. If you ever, I don't know, suppose see this, you probably know talking to me. But yeah, him and I kind of exchanged a couple of, yeah, this is sad, whatever. Right away, I said to him, I said, I just hope Ringo's okay. And at this point, too, the announcement is he just wasn't feeling well. There was something wrong with his throat. He couldn't sing. And that was what the hotel was telling us. I'll post over here some of the notifications and that I got. But yeah, I guess so. Kind of breaking news with this too. I saw Beetle Brad had a little story on it. He does have COVID. At first they were saying he didn't. I suppose he probably tested negative, even though he had the symptoms. Tested again, and he did test positive. So yeah, they did cancel the night before. He was in, looks like, New Buffalo, Michigan, at the Four Winds Casino. That did get canceled. Of course, the Prior Lake, October 2nd, at the Mystic Lake Casino, one I was supposed to see, to get canceled. He's supposed to be playing. As I'm filming this, it does take a bit for me to get to and from the Twin Cities area, Minneapolis, St. Paul area of Minnesota. It is definitely close. However, I discovered this would have been closer, but then you got to deal with international borders. But yeah, tonight should be October 4th, the Winnipeg, Manitoba concert. And then it looks like there's one in Saskatoon on the 5th. Apologize for looking off to my screen and reading this here. Looks like Lethbridge, Alberta on the 6th, Abbotsford, British Columbia on the 8th, and Penton something, another place in British Columbia. I'm not even going to try to pronounce. I'm not the best at that if I'm just learning. But yeah, it kind of looked like he was heading out towards the Pacific Northwest area there on the way, and he canceled all those Canadian shows along with the Michigan and Minnesota one here. I guess we're practically in Canada too, though, some people must think. Yeah, anyways, those all got canceled. So it looks like his next one up is going to be Seattle, Washington. All things hoping he does recover and get better by then. And then he's going to just continue down the coast, it looks like, down back to the LA area. And he's got 2 more shows in Mexico City after that, if all goes well, I suppose, at this point. Now, they did say that the show was postponed for us. And then there's going to be an announcement of they're working out getting a new date and time set for us to come and see it, so we could hold on to our tickets and get to go see it then. And that seems to be par for the course on this tour so far. Of course, this tour I think actually started back in 2020. It got canceled due to it being that year. 2021 again got canceled. I know Matthew Street told his story on his ticket. He had it for, I believe he said March of 2020, and then it was again like March of 2021, and that got canceled, and it was supposed to be July of 2022, and that got canceled due to a couple of the band members, the All-Star band members, getting COVID. He didn't get to see his show until just a few days ago in September, end of September. Me here at the beginning of October already. Seems like he didn't get too many shows on that new rescheduled date and into the original part of the rest of that original tour. And now, unfortunately, Ringo's got COVID too now. Yeah, and at 82 years old, ever since the announcement came, even when the tickets started getting canceled, I immediately thought, oh no, poor Ringo. But an 82-year-old man of doing that, I'm a 43-year-old man, and holy cow, I couldn't do what he does up on stage night after night. I respect that. That's awesome. So, but yeah, there's kind of my little story of the weekend. I really wish it was a little more positive news and getting to tell you how much fun my nephews had at the show, and my mom and my dad and my sister. We still had a great weekend. We didn't let it, bring us down too much. Like I said, we were visiting family and friends. We got plenty of those in that area, so that's no problem. We definitely had something to do and, make something of the trip there. Yeah, and I'm sorry I'm a little late getting this out, but, traveling and all that, I kind of was thinking I wanted to get this filmed yesterday when I got back, but I got, unloaded the car and, drove it 5 hours, whatever it is, and I just wanted to sit down and just relax some last night. So try to get it out tonight. Please, Ringo, just get better, and I'm not even worried about when I'm going to see you next. I know I'll see you again. Just when it is, just get feeling better, and we don't want to lose you, my man. We love you, and peace and love, and get better. Beetle Destino signing out.